And there is Michael Jordan, the leading scorer in the league at over 35, coming off a triple-double Friday night against Denver. Chicago in white, Celtics in their gritty three-point game against Chicago earlier. A little pressure by Boston, a new wrinkle. Jordan with his first shot.
Especially when he goes head up versus the other people that you're putting in the competition.
Reggie Lewis drives to the basket and
has a nice perimeter game to 18 to 20 feet.
By Ainge, and so Sam Vincent does not start the ball game. He has missed another game with back spasms. Cartwright goes
the best offensive centers in the league for moves, and for all young players you should be watching. McHale, Parrish, and Cartwright are outstanding.
Jordan with the steal. He has averaged 7 steals in the 2 games against Boston. He leads the league. Pippen finds room. Basket counts and a foul now for over a minute for sure. Knocked away, and it is Chicago ball.
At this end of the floor, I'm concerned if I'm Jimmy Rogers because Parrish and McHale are not getting the shot attempts.
And the basket will count and the foul, so the drought ends.
The ball, and
you have to play much last year as the #1 pick, as you mentioned, out of Northeastern. He certainly is this year. Jordan, Lewis got a hand on it. 9-6 Chicago. Jordan goes in against Parrish and scores. Great move against the big man.
Down low post people the basketball and also get them in foul trouble. Get them on a foul.
Lewis driving really quick. This is his second free throw. Under 5 minutes remaining in the first period. The Bulls have led all the way. They're up by 5 now, 15 to 10. Jordan basketball and a foul. Talk about Air Jordan. There was an example of it. That was an Air Jordan.
Anytime that you can take off and challenge Robert Parrish and hold the basket.
Collins told us yesterday, he says he's gotten into Parrish, good pass, double team. Rebound, Reggie Lewis. He's got a good offensive rebound and a basket by Lewis. It's open inside. Jordan taking advantage of it. Follow-up, gets the foul on the second try.
Michael is one of the best rebounders, and then he gives them another excellent defense.
3 minutes to go in the first period. Dick Stockton and Hubie Brown, the Bulls and the Celtics. Cartwright on the looping pass. Shaw tried for the steal.
That was a beautiful pass and a beautiful hold off of the defensive player by Cartwright.
22 to 19.
At the Boston end of the floor, offensively, are all of the second.
Biggest lead was 6. Jordan will go to the line.
Shot attempts per game. If I'm Robert Parrish in the back, I know that my job is doubly tough.
He'll try to get the ball inside. Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the smart Doug Collins now has made a commitment to use Will Perdue. What can he do? He's perfect from the line today. Bulls leading all the way. Jordan isolated.
1 second.
Sellers makes the basket.
You know what's nice is that he was out on the break and they gave him the ball.
Lewis from McHale. Good pass from Kevin McHale, or 10 pick a year ago. He's got good range. 8:40 remaining in the first half. Lewis goes around everyone, gets the basket and the foul. Reggie Lewis with 11 points and leading scorer for the Celtics. The foul is on Perdue, his second.
Reggie Lewis is blessed with the rate. Anytime
to 4 run by the Celtics in the last 4 minutes.
There's a clear out.
Jordan banks it in. What a rally breaker, huh?
Dropping in because of the way it grabs the rim.
McHale almost gave the Celtics their first lead of the game, and here's Pippen in the open court, feeding Jordan.
You know, I didn't think he saw him, Dick. You could see Michael Jordan was out in front, and it was nice to see that Pippen delivered.
Reggie Lewis over Pippen. Tough shot for Lewis, and he goes in.
Because you always have to worry about him going all the way, and then if he pulls up, he's got the height jump on.
Jordan fouled inside. Third foul on Robert Parrish.
Are low this year, and he said no, not at all. Shooting 63% for the season.
Paxson in the backcourt with Shaw. The Central Division, Miami, so they have yet to beat a good team on the road. Jordan. Michael Jordan with 21 points.
Here we have Hodges. Now watch the lob right to the front of the rim. See, the defensive man is getting caught on the top side on Michael Jordan.
Pressuring the inbound pass. 54-52 Chicago. Gamble doesn't have control. Will lose it. 1 second. If it goes, it'll count, and it's way off the mark. We start the second half. McHale in the pivot. He's got Parrish, Lewis, Dennis Johnson, and Ainge. Dennis Johnson hits. You want to check that white line out there.
That's right.
Inside McHale, batted away by Grant, and here's a 2-on.
Must take advantage of the easy opportunities, and we're not seeing that in this game.
Cartwright. Bill Cartwright with 12 points. He has scored 20 points. Rotating now, Jordan picks up 8. 7 on the shot clock. Reggie Lewis, a jumper drops. Lewis with 18 points, the Celtic top scorer.
Get around him, and that time Parrish was not going to pick up a silly foul.
We have had 11 ties in this game. Bulls led by 11 in the first half.
And he has swelling on the inside and in the outside of that ankle. So he's picking his spots to explode.
How about that? That's the 4-minute mark of the first period, but he's doing everything else out there. Rebound, Pippen. Jordan. Cartwright lost control. Pippen scored. Like a shot out of a cannon, Hubie.
Listen, that's the fastest I've seen Bill Cartwright run in his career.
But Pippen was there, and 13 for Scotty. Lewis comes right back. 20 points for Lewis. Remember, he scored his career high 33 in this building earlier. Juncture isn't bad. Lewis, good feed from Parrish.
They can make the 2 foul shots. Well, I know Dennis Johnson does not. Outside of Jimmy Paxson coming off the bench, you know, he was a 2-year All-Star player out there at Portland in his younger days. The rest of the guys are young legs.
Jordan, marked by Dennis Johnson. Talk about E3 for Michael Jordan. That was his first basket of the third period. Paxson doesn't have control, loses it to Cartwright.
I guess what you want to do is grab everybody, slow them down. Will somebody take a good shot?
Jordan beats Grant.
Now you knew he was going to pass that.
No. I think Grant knew.
Watch this scoop pass.
In that fourth. Paxson with under 3 minutes to go, try to get it to Parrish. Picked off by Jordan. 3-on-1. Jordan. Right now. Normally the fourth quarter is his quarter. Jordan going in, left-handed basket counts, and a foul changed hands at the right time.
It's the advantage of being able to shoot with either hand on the drive into the hole. Now he does this with confidence. See how he just laid that out there? But he brought it up on the right side to take the defensive man to him. Jimmy's looking for the shot today. He's playing with a lot of confidence.
3 years older.
Watch Michael turn the corner here right now and attack the basket. What explosiveness right there.
In this fourth period for Jordan, less than 2 minutes gone by. Lewis. Big jumper for Lewis, and he leads Boston with 24.
Inside of the floor with 2 passes, that man will be open.
Jordan inside, out, open is Sellers.
Paxson is injured.
Started out.
There's a clear out.
Against the rookie Shaw, Jordan picked up nicely by Akers, doesn't matter, basket good, and a foul. What can you do?
When he turned and he faced Brian Shaw, he beats him off the dribble. That's fine. You know he beats everyone. But as he gets down to the baseline, watch how he slices.
Michael Jordan with good patience by the Celtics. Ainge throws up an air ball for a 3. Lewis grabs the loose ball and ties it up. He just picked Hodges' pocket there.
Hodges was careless that time with the rebound.
Tied at 90, another tie. It's our 20th. Of course, they have the veterans out there now, and they didn't do much of that last year.
No, they didn't.
Lewis, good feed inside, draws the 10 from the line, is Reggie Lewis.
Is the confidence of your peers. And when the guys...
Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth period. Cartwright goes up. And a foul. Reggie Lewis might have been the guilty party, and the Celtics with a 2-point lead.
Center on foul trouble.
Cartwright has 19, made 1 out of 2. Dennis Johnson, great, try to get the pass. Jordan goes up and a foul. Jordan could have given Chicago the lead. Instead, he ties it up. Jordan, he'd like him to clear out. I'd like to see just one defender. Jordan. 36 points for Michael Jordan. Celtics looking for the lead. McHale gives it to him. 12 points. Nearly 5 minutes remaining. Hodges. Driving in and drawing a foul.
Michael Jordan scores over 40 a game, 19 and 14 right now, in spite of all of their changes.
Reggie Lewis going to the hoop. Reggie Lewis now with 30 points. Jordan, little room to work with. Michael Jordan with 40 points in the game and has scored 15 of the 24. Keep taking the lead. McHale double. Lewis is open. Great body work out in midair by Reggie Lewis, who has 32 points.
His last 2 field goals have come from the same spot.
Quite double. Grant is on McHale. Pippen double teams. Looking inside. Open man Lewis. Tipped up by Parrish. Rebound by Chicago's Hodges, and Pippen outstraps them. No jump ball, and Scottie Pippen got the ball away. Cartwright against McHale is fouled.
Do you let them run the clock down and shoot it because you're going to get one shot, rely on your defense, or do you go foul them early?
5 seconds on the shot clock. Pippen open, banks it in. Big basket.
Big. On the floor right now would be Danny Ainge, and he'll only take it if he's wide open. They need a quick score.
Dennis Johnson looking for his way in against the taller Grant. Misses. Loose ball. Jordan has it. He's fouled with 8 seconds. The big 6'10" Grant looking for number 42. He's got it. 42 for Michael Jordan. Danny Ainge. Time running out. Too little, too late. And that'll do it. The Bulls win it. Celtics gave the Bulls all they could handle, but for Doug Collins, Cartwright, and Jordan, they have now won 4 in a row, and the Bulls are 20 and 14 on the year in a very tough Central Division race. The final score 110 to 104 over the Celtics.